Deep in the heart of the Indian jungle, where the sun barely touched the thick canopy of leaves and shadows danced like mysterious spirits, a baby boy was abandoned. He had no one to care for him, no voice to call for help, yet fate had other plans. A mother wolf, Rockshaw, with eyes full of warmth and courage, discovered the infant. She could not resist the tiny, helpless creature, and she took him into her den. She named him Mowgli, a name as soft as the whispering leaves, for he moved and played like a little frog among the forest undergrowth. From the moment he opened his eyes, Mowgli was immersed in the jungle's wonders. The air smelled of wet earth and wild flowers, the river gurgled like laughter, and the calls of exotic birds filled the sky with music. Yet, the jungle was not just beautiful, it was alive, and it was dangerous. Mowgli grew up among wolves, learning their ways. He learned to run silently, to listen to the wind, to read the signs of the forest, and to respect the law of the jungle. His teachers were unique, wise, and sometimes frightening. Baloo, the great brown bear, was gentle but strong. He taught Mowgli not just how to survive, but how to live with joy. They spent long days together, Baloo showing him how to climb trees, swing on vines, and enjoy the sweetest honey. "The jungle is full of lessons," Baloo said, "and laughter is one of them." Bagheera, the Black Panther, was a shadow in the night, sleek and silent. He was cunning and brave, always watching over Mowgli. "You must be clever and careful," Bagheera warned, "for not all creatures mean well." Bagheera taught him the art of stealth, the power of observation, and the wisdom that strength alone could not protect him. But danger was never far away. Shere Khan, the fierce tiger, lurked in the shadows. His orange coat glimmered in the dappled sunlight. His eyes burned like molten gold, and his roar could shake the trees themselves. Shere Khan despised humans, and the thought of a human boy growing in the jungle made him furious. Mowgli's childhood was a mix of play, learning, and survival. He raced with the deer, swung from vines like a little shadow, and splashed in rivers while crocodiles watched from the banks. Monkeys chattered, snakes slithered silently, and birds of every color danced in the sky. Every day was a lesson, and every night was a test of courage. As Mowgli grew, so did his bravery and wit. He began to understand the jungle as more than a home. It was a living, breathing world, full of friends, enemies, and mysteries. And then, one fateful day, Shere Khan attacked. The tiger's roar echoed through the trees like thunder. The ground trembled beneath his paws, and the jungle animals scattered in fear. But Mowgli was ready. With trembling hands but a fearless heart, he picked up fire, the one thing that terrified the tiger. Flames roared and crackled, lighting up the darkness. Shere Khan charged, claws bared, but the fire kept him at bay. The tiger hissed and roared, but Mowgli stood tall, unwavering. Finally, the mighty tiger fled, disappearing into the shadows, never to harm the boy again. The jungle erupted in celebration. Wolves howled, birds sang, monkeys danced, and even the rivers seemed to sparkle in joy. Mowgli had become more than a boy. He was the jungle's hero, brave, clever, and kind. Time passed, and Mowgli continued to grow. He became a bridge between humans and animals, a guardian of the forest, and a legend whispered among every creature. Though he was human, he understood the jungle in ways no human ever could. And the jungle, in return, loved him as one of its own. Mowgli's story is one of courage, friendship, and the delicate balance of life. It reminds us that even in the wildest places, love, wisdom, and bravery can turn a lost boy into a legend.